Donald Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame has been vandalized many times this year, but nothing has been more damaging than what happened to it Wednesday. You can see in this video from Deadline that a man took a sledgehammer to it, and the result, not too pretty. Dave Lopez from our station KCBS in Los Angeles is following the story.
In this exclusive video shot by Deadline Hollywood, James Otis says he is the one smashing Donald Trump's star on the Walk of Fame. Why'd he do it?
I decided I just sort of had enough about the sexual abuse and the sexual misconduct towards women. And I realized there was many women in my own life who have experienced that sort of sexual abuse. So I said, I've got to come up and do something.
In a matter-of-fact tone, he told me today that he had planned this for quite a while. Got up about 2 o'clock in the morning with his tools in hand, called a friend who was going to videotape it, which they did, and wham, he started hacking away. You did this all on your own. No one else helped you in any way?
That's correct. I did do it on my own. I spoke to a lot of the people in the area, just sort of blended in so I wouldn't look out of place.
Okay. Did anybody try to stop you?
No.
And so with sledgehammer and pick in hand, he single-handedly destroyed Trump's star.
It went flying as soon as I started hitting it, and then one letter came out, and a few more letters came out.
He said he was careful not to destroy the center of the star. He showed me a picture, and he kept a few letters. They're in a safe place, he said, because he plans to auction them off.
Somewhere between $1 and $2 million. It will all be donated to these women.
Wait. $1 and $2 million for that?
Absolutely.
But there could be a catch in that. You can't auction off stolen property. And speaking of charges,
there might be a felony, absolutely.
You're not worried about going to jail?
No, I've been to jail many times. I'll do my time.
He told me the LAPD has contacted him, but the LAPD won't confirm that. And he told me he plans to see his lawyer and turn himself into the police sometime tomorrow.
I'd like to pay for the damage, certainly.
Okay.
And anything that they feel is reasonable, I will honor.
Interesting story, Dave. Did Mr. Otis say why he went after the star now?
Well, he said he'd been planning it for a while, and he quite frankly said, I've had enough of what Donald Trump has been saying about women. He went on to say that there are women in his life that have been victim of some type of abuse. He said Donald Trump has a sickness, his words, not mine. He said Donald Trump needs to understand that he's hurting women everywhere, and he said this was a statement, a figure of free speech is what he said. As you heard him say, he knew he broke the law, and he plans to spend maybe some time in jail. Who knows what his bail is going to be. And he's offered to pay for any and all expenses, but he said that he's not sorry he did it. And quite frankly, he told me he'd do it again if he got the chance.
Well, you just brought it up. Do we know what kind of charges he could be facing at this point?
Well, certainly, I would imagine destroying property. I don't have all the details that it could be, but certainly destroying property. And I had to kind of chuckle when he said he wanted to make money off of this, but, you know, you're dealing with stolen property. The people who run the Walk of Fame, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, they take this very, very seriously. Nothing like this has ever happened. Donald Trump's star, as you mentioned, has been damaged a couple of times since he announced he was running for president, but nothing like this. In fact, again, nothing of any of this magnitude has ever happened along the Walk of Fame here.
I know it's been several hours. What conditions the star in now at this point? Were they able to fix it?
No, it's completely demolished, destroyed. We are not on top of the star now because there's a big crowd there, a little out of control, big arguments going back and forth, just to mention that you're for Trump or for Hillary, and it starts an argument. A lot of words that we could not put on the air. We did not want that to be picked up. And a lot of signs that you could say were simply much too dangerous to even think about putting on the air. So that's why we're standing here. They do plan to replace it, but they're going to have to replace the whole thing because it was demolished.
Do we know how long that will take to fully restore it at this point?
No idea. It's a matter of about several weeks. I mean, these are all specially made. They have a special dye in them, and they take great pride in the way they are manufactured. So if I were to guess, I'd say it'd be several weeks.
Wow, such a tourist destination, too. Dave Lopez, thank you so much.